Welcome to All Systems Go, real estate training for the real world. Here is your host, Debbie Hamlin.
Today's episode, turn FSBOs into raving fans with trust and consistency. Before we do our final installment on the For Sale by Owner system, let's do a brief recap of what we've already covered. You have yourself set up to receive all FSBOs that are hitting the social media platform. You're keeping an eye out for the FSBO signs. You're taking a quick picture of the phone numbers with your phone. You're setting aside a time each week to call the numbers you capture. You're calling and asking for a walkthrough. Now, once you get a walkthrough, the system ramps up so you can go in hard for the listing. How exactly do you do that? I'll answer that with a couple of simple questions. In the place you live, how many pieces of mail have you received from a real estate agent? Have any agents contacted you on a consistent basis? Odds are overwhelming that the answer to those questions is no. And that's where the final part of the FSBO system gives you a unique advantage. As with most things in life, consistency is key. Now, you'll send a walkthrough a letter. In it, you'll thank them for the opportunity, wish them well, and remind them that you're there if they should change their mind and decide to list with someone. That's step one. What follows is 7 weekly postcards specifically targeted to the For Sale by Owner. We use 7. That's generally the number of impressions needed for the person to recognize the message and brand in a marketing piece. That impression recognition is essential because of top-of-mind awareness, TOMA, it generates with the For Sale by Owner. When they decide to get an agent, guess who'll be first one that comes to mind? That's right, the agent who has been keeping in touch with them consistently. Now, this consistency not only leads to name awareness, but it also establishes and begins to build a relationship with the FSBO. By the time they receive their 5th piece of mail from you, a level of trusted connection has already been established. Thanks to the web, you can add another weapon to your For Sale by Owner arsenal with Facebook ads. These ads will mimic the postcards but show up in your For Sale by Owners news feeds. We can ensure that by micro-targeting the ads and appealing to the interest they have listed in their profile. Facebook allows for marketing unlike anything offered before, and the great news is it doesn't cost a whole lot, a fraction of what I was spending in the paper I spend on Facebook. I have my own in-house marketing department that takes care of the ads and ad placement. I'm too busy selling houses to become a marketing expert. I believe in surrounding myself with people who have different skill sets than myself. Along with Facebook, my team targets Instagram, LinkedIn, and other platforms people often frequent. You probably have a few questions now. What's on the postcards and Facebook ads? What do they look like? What's the message? The answer to that depends on you and your audience. The pieces should, of course, be positive. They should include your photo and contact information. Most importantly, they should address something the For Sale by Owner can identify with. They should also be helpful to the FSBO. Sometimes I use something as simple as staging techniques that help sell homes. What I never do is use the doom and gloom, call me soon marketing approach. That's where an agent will attempt to scare the person into listing with them by citing all the facts and figures about how poorly For Sale by Owners do. You shouldn't be scaring them. You should be helping them because you want to gain their trust. No one is going to hand over the most expensive thing they own to someone they don't trust. So gain their trust, and in no time, you'll be gaining their commissions. My marketing department generally has a half dozen templates or so done up that I can choose from based on my conversation with the For Sale by Owner during the walkthrough. If they own a dog, maybe I'll use dogs. You see how it works. If you need any extra help or direction, get in touch with me. If you give it a try, I am positive you will see how fast you can turn For Sale by Owners into raving fans. That's it for this episode. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe to get future podcasts. Talk to you soon.
You've been listening to Debbie Hanlon's All Systems Go, recorded in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, produced by Jerry Stamp.